Hey guys, welcome to my channel and also welcome to an impromptu cancer vlog. I started one of these a couple days ago and I never finished it because it felt really awkward vlogging in the hospital and stuff because it was just like a really busy week. So I didn't do that, but I had another appointment today and I thought I would just catch you up on that. And I also want to keep these kind of looking back for my own purposes and like for my friends and family, because it's a lot easier just being like, if like 1,000, not 1,000, but a lot of people ask, and sometimes if they see this video then they won't ask me all these questions. I don't know, that actually sounded kind of rude and bratty, but basically my appointment, okay, hold on, I'm gonna first tell you what cancer I have. I was diagnosed with osteosarcoma a week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. I don't really remember, to be completely honest. I am planning on making like a complete like cancer story, like explaining everything, because it's a lot to kind of explain. But I was diagnosed with osteosarcoma, which is a form of bone cancer, and I keep saying I'm sorry. So my appointment today, last week I met with my pediatrics doctor at Mayo Clinic, which I'm very grateful. I live close to Mayo because it's a great hospital and has so many great doctors. So I met with my peds doctor and she was awesome, great. We just talked a little bit about the diagnosis and all that jazz, and I was planning on meeting with my orthopedic surgeon after that too. My orthopedic surgeon specializes in cancers, so that's who I was meeting with. I don't know. What was I even gonna say? Oh yeah. But he was in the OR and in trauma, so the appointment didn't work out, so we rescheduled it for this week, which is today, obviously, May 31st. It was kind of sucky having it today because today was my second to last day of school, so I missed my finals. Honestly, I've missed so much school because of this, and it is so stressful, and it's annoying because teachers don't really get what's going on, even though I've talked to my counselor's emailed all of them, and some of them just still don't get it, and it's a little difficult, and I'm trying my hardest to stay up to date in school, but as a junior, it's my hardest year of high school, so it's a little rough, but I'm getting through it. But today I met with my doctor, and I'm not gonna say my doctor's name because I don't know if that's appropriate. Also, peep that person that just got out of their car. That's really awkward. Okay, so I met with my orthopedic surgeon today, and we talked more in depth about the cancer and the game plan of what we're gonna do. I am lucky enough that it is, from what we know, a low-grade tumor. You can see it in my wrist right there. Your wrist isn't supposed to do that. There's another person walking by. Okay, so I have a low-grade tumor from what we know. There are possibilities with this cancer that within my low-grade tumor right here, there could be high-grade-ish areas, but we won't know that until after they take the tumor out. And kind of pick through it. Oh, it sounds so gross, but we won't really know. I'm trying to figure out a good way to show this. Okay, there. Kind of, I don't know. So, our game plan is basically we're going to try to resect it as much as possible, which means take out the tumor. And from my understanding last week, I thought that meant we're just gonna take out the tumor, the actual tumor. But to my surprise, I had to take out my whole wrist bone. I won't have my wrist bone for up to where it meets with your hand until down to here. So they had to take out that whole bone and replace it with a bone from my leg. So I won't have I think it's the tibia and the fibula or something. I don't know. He said a lot of big fancy words while we were there. But I will not have one of those bones. Not the main one. You have your main bone here. I'll have the one on the side. That will be my wrist. So, And of course, I'm going to explain this more in detail. I'm just kind of going through very briefly about what even happened today. I met with him. I had a lot of questions. My mom got really stressed out. It was kind of crazy. And then I went that was at the ortho floor, and then I went to pediatrics again to check in, and I got some x-rays on both of my legs. Obviously, because if they're going to be taking a bone from there, they need an x-ray of it, I guess. I mean, you'll see it when you get in there, but whatever. So I got x-rays, which we weren't planning on. My only appointment that was scheduled for today was the consult, but then I got scheduled for x-rays, and they're going to schedule me for some sort of CT. I don't remember what it was. It's like a good English, a fancy CAT scan of my blood vessels in my legs and in my arms. So everything, they want to know, like, the pattern of my blood vessels and everywhere, so they know where to attach the bones and where to take out the bones, so everything heals properly and I can still have function of my right hand and arm after the surgery. The surgery, from what I know now, will be a long one. I will be in surgery for a lot of hours, I guess. My check-in time is 5:30, and it takes anywhere from, 2 hours to get me actually working in my leg and in my arm. I'll be in surgery all day. Basically, that's all I know, but I'll be knocked out. It's not going to be so much like my biopsy, because I got a biopsy in my wrist, and since I have my anxiety disorder, they decided to put me under, sedate me. I can't speak English, you guys. Okay, I asked my doctor if I will have the same medication, will it be the same strength, but while I'm in surgery, actual surgery, not my biopsy, I will. It's really hot in here. Hold on. Sorry, I was baking. Okay, so I will be completely asleep, full anesthesia. I'll have a breathing tube and everything. I didn't have a breathing tube for my biopsy because I wasn't completely asleep. I basically was just knocked out. I didn't care what really happened at that point. And let me tell you, the drugs were awesome. I'm just kidding. But, yeah. I don't really know what else to say. Oh, I don't know if I ever finished my CAT scan story. Basically, I can't do the CAT scan today for some reason, so that's scheduled for next Monday, I believe. So, and then next Monday I have my CAT scan. Next Tuesday I meet with both teams, because there's my arm team and my leg team. So I'll meet with my arm team. I met with the head or whatever, and that's the orthopedic surgeon, specializes in cancer. I'll be meeting with the rest of his team then, and then I will be meeting with my leg team. And they're just another group of orthopedic surgeons who will be repairing my leg, I guess. I don't know, taking out my tibula, fibula, whatever. Also, I forgot to mention that with this surgery, I will be in the hospital for a little over a week, just so they can keep an eye on me and such. I also have to kiss my summer goodbye. I will not have much of a summer, considering I will be without a leg bone and a wrist bone. My body's not really in the mood to go tubing and down water slides and such. I have about 2 weeks of being a normal teenager this summer, and that's about it. After a month or so, my incisions should be healed, so I can maybe wade in the water and do kind of summery things, but I won't be back to dance. They're letting me finish my dance season this year, but I won't be back to dance until next winter, kind of. So it's really sucky, and there's no good time for this, but you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Yeah, so I have a whole summer bucket list that I probably won't be able to complete at half of it, because I won't be able to do anything. It makes me upset, I'm not gonna lie. But it's whatever. I'll be cancer free. Hopefully it hasn't spread anywhere else. So yeah, I just forgot to mention that, so I'm gonna put this somewhere in the vlog. I don't know. Basically it. I don't really know what else to say. I'm sitting in the Toys R Us parking lot right now while my parents are in there getting a toy for my nephew. I had to go to his birthday party today. Yeah, I will try to film in the hospital because I know it's more in the moment and it feels more real, but it's still kind of awkward for me. Keep saying still. Yep. Well, that's all I had to do today at good old Mayo Clinic. Met with my doctor, planned some further appointments. I had a plethora of appointments, let me tell you. Stop saying Please tell me if you like the idea of a full cancer story, because I know a lot of people are curious, like people in my real life, and I think it would be helpful for other people to hear about it. Osteosarcoma is a pretty rare cancer. More people will be diagnosed with, I think he gave the example of more people will be diagnosed with prostate cancer, men and women. Can women be diagnosed with prostate cancer? I don't know. But more people will be diagnosed with basically any other organ cancer this afternoon than anyone will be diagnosed with osteosarcoma in a full year. So it's kind of crazy to think how rare my disease is. But yeah, we are just staying really positive about it all, and I don't know, I think everything will be okay. If they do in the end find some high-grade tumor inside my low-grade tumor, the option of chemotherapy will not be an option anymore. I will go through chemo. But yeah, whatever happens, happens. God has a plan, and I'm going to follow it. So if you want to follow me on this journey too, make sure to subscribe, and no, this is not a cry for attention or using this for views. I just think it's, I know I've watched these Talia Joy and stuff. I loved watching her journey. It was just inspiring, kind of different to watch than some regular vlog, which is good too, don't get me wrong. But if you would like to join me on my cancer journey and join my family's journey too, because this is a family thing. It's difficult, but yeah, make sure to comment and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.